everyone. Today I will be reporting about people power fatigue.
Father Romeo Entangan, a Jesuit priest who was once one of the leaders of the 1986 uprising, warned that any repeat of people power to change regimes had become a major obstacle to national stability. He also argued that people power practiced too often sends a message abroad that you're a very unstable country. Former President Fidel V. Ramos chimed in, asserting that people power in the present time is not relevant anymore. Ramos added that it had failed to inspire Filipino leaders to stop the country's economic slide. He also thinks that Filipinos are already tired of bickering and simply want to carry on with their lives and remain hopeful for a better future. Sheila Coronel described 2006 as the year when people power fatigue became evident. She observed that the replicability of 1986 formula for ousting presidents, popular mobilization, and the military's withdrawal of support from unpopular head of state was now in serious doubt. Coronel was proven right when activists tried to agitate supporters of former President Corazon Aquino upon her death on August 1, 2009, to rekindle people power, but it had failed. The tens of thousands of people who joined the funeral were not mouthing militant slogans, but sonorous shouts of gratitude to the former president for bringing back democracy. If some were blighted by the people power fatigue, others completely withdrew from politics. Corporate executives, academics, government officials, and media people who once were part of the people power movement are now joined charity organizations where they could still continue serving the poor. The most popular among these associations was Gawad Kalinga, or Extending Care. GK, a charity group organized by a businessman whose vision was to provide as much material support to the poor. GK's biggest project was the construction of homes for the poor. The poor had also turned their back on politics. Amanda Doronila wrote that massa politics, or the rich versus poor theme, was not anymore the name of the game in 2010. He points to the ouster and arrest of President Joseph Estrada and Arroyo's government's aggressive response to EDSA 3 as having showed the poor how easy it was for the elites to violate the rules of the electoral game that it had set up in the first place after Marcos fell. Then the decision of the left-wing organizations to join the anti-Estrada coalition added to popular disenhancement. Lisandro Claudio blamed the ideological battles between moderate and radical special forces over the proprietorship of people power as further weakening the slogan's mobilizing capacity. Then, the Catholic Church, one of the winners of EDSA 1, claimed the people power was a divine miracle to purge the concept of its reformist or radical substance, thus the downfall of Marcos.